Liftoff. We have liftoff. Hey guys.
Hi guys.
Everybody. Back to Woo Woo Wisdom. This week has flown by.
Yeah.
Having the holiday in the middle, just like
For the week.
Tuesday felt like Friday, and then Wednesday felt like Tuesday, and
Yeah.
I've just been messed up all week.
Oh, I forgot. Rosalie, can you turn on the ring lights? Yeah. We forgot to turn both of them on.
Yeah. We were of course, as we always
Talking.
do, chatting before.
Yeah, we were busy talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure. I was in texting with the guy who does our editing for the podcast, and he was like, it needs to be 6 to 12 inches in front of your mouth. So we need to get measuring tapes out. Is this 6 to 12 inches? I'm not sure.
I don't need that.
Lynn, that's what she said.
It depends on who you ask. So, but just hey, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Just know that we're trying. We're trying.
Yeah, trying to make it sound all right.
I do. I don't know if I told you this or not, but I found like an app where you can edit video. You know, like where you can trim it and all this stuff. But it has a button where you can up the video, the audio 200%. So I've been doing that to these videos before I post them on YouTube. So.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so
I'll have to go and listen to one and see how it changed.
All
When did you start doing it?
Maybe a month ago.
Okay.
There's probably like 4 episodes out there, and I can put neon sign on the front of them, so it like flickers when you first start the video. It's really cool.
Y'all, look how fancy we are.
Yeah.
You look pretty today.
Aw.
Thank you. Yeah, I did a thing.
She cut her hair. Doesn't it look pretty, y'all?
Yeah.
I love your
I'm
hair
too old for
short,
that.
so
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. So it was. I just didn't want to take care of it, so cut it off.
Yep. Looks good. Looks good short.
And my hairdresser was more excited than I was.
She was like, yay, you're cutting your hair.
She's like, how you want it? What you want to do? You going to put color in it? You going to do a different color? What are you going to? It's like, I'm glad you're not like, angry that I made you do all of the,
Trying to get it to grow.
Trying to get it to grow and trying to cut it in a way while it grows that it doesn't completely look like, you know, in between. So,
But some people are just short hair people, and I think we're those people.
I do too.
Chandra.
Chandra's hair looks amazing.
It
Amaze
does.
balls. Thank you.
It does.
Thank you.
Chandra lenses. I love Chandra's hair.
Yeah, I do too.
I do
It's so
too.
cute. And now I'm like, this morning I was like, I might color my hair again. Before I left, I was like, I might color my hair red again. And then got coming here, you got your hair all dead.
I did, and
That was good.
I had been just doing like my normal color, just like doing the roots. But I had her put like some orange,
Yeah, I
like,
see that.
caramelly, and I think I'm going to go even lighter next time. So I'll have like
Looks
3 tones
pretty.
in there. Yeah.
I like it.
So I just was feeling funky. I just wanted to feel funky.
Yeah, because I've been feeling in a funk. I'd rather feel funky than in a funk.
I want to get out of the funk and feel funky.
Right. Let's
Funky
see.
at 50.
Who's that joined us? Do Good?
Do good, boo? Is that right? I can't say it.
Do Good Do.
Well, welcome.
Hello.
We may know who you are and not know who you are, but if we don't
I'm
know,
sure.
Join us often.
Yep, we're so glad you're here. And if you have a question, definitely put it in the comments because we only have one today. So we've got plenty of time to
Do all kinds of
do
questions.
all kinds of things for anybody watching. Oh,
Is that red light supposed to be on? On that little...
if they're still working.
Are you sure? You have to be real close to it to get it to
you
work.
have to be.
That one's like
Okay.
We're going to do something. There we go. There we go. That's better. Now it's really lighting up. Okay. All right. Sorry about that.
So I've been working on this novella for 2 years. It's this idea I had in my head, and I wrote it out really, short, just like an outline of the story. And I always thought I'll go back and write it and zhuzh it up. And so I did, and it's a little book. It's a little tiny novella.
Look how cute, y'all.
Look how cute.
On Amazon.
Yeah, I think it's like the ebook is like $2.99 or something.
That's it?
Yeah. So, but you can get a paperback too. It's cute.
Go get yourself a book, y'all.
It's about dragons, and I love them. And then Miss Rosalie walks in, and she gave me a necklace that has a dragon on it.
Oh.
Isn't that
What
pretty?
is the stone?
A lapis.
Oh. Y'all, I have been in love with lapis lately. I don't know. I went through an Amazonite phase, and now it's like I want everything lapis.
Cornerstone of intuition.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So I got this from Tovi and Sean with Fairlocks up in Canada. My little mala beads are.
I didn't wear mine today because
It didn't match your outfit.
Didn't match my outfit. And I was feeling orange. I just orange in the hair. I needed to wear orange.
See, what did Michelle say over there? My husband is off on a new adventure. Oh, what does Spirit have to say about this new role? For Michelle, you got it? Okay, cool.
Got it.
Wait
We
until-
got you,
Wait
Michelle.
until you hear the first question.
Oh, she got another question?
No.
Oh,
That
what,
was a
the
different
first-
person. but
Okay.
Wait till you see what they ask. But
All right.
anyway, if you love the malas and you want one of your own, go to fairlux.ca, fairlux.ca.
They in Canada, y'all.
They're in Canada, and use the code or coupon OHMG when you check out, and it'll help support us on the podcast. And I think you may even get like a little discount too. No, I think you get a free bracelet.
Yeah.
You get a free bracelet if you use the code.
Yeah. So go check it out. They're
Anybody-
real nice. I
if
like
anybody
them.
wants, and they for the price they feel substantial. Like
yeah.
they've got weight to them. They're not just like hollow beads. You know, you
Right.
can tell that they're real.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay.
All right, so let's get started, shall we?
All right. We're starting with Charlene this morning.
Charlene, are you listening?
I am starting something new. I know it needs to be done, but I've avoided it for a long time. What's the energy around the current possible outcome?
Okay, so Charlene is starting something new. And
It's something that they've avoided for a long time, and they're finally going to do the do.
so she wants to know what the energy is around that,
Around
the outcome.
Yeah, around like
of doing the thing.
Yes.
the way I read it and the way it made me feel was like, if we stay on the current path, if we do exactly what this path is leading to, you know, we don't waver one way or the other, like what would the outcome be?
New things are scary, especially when you've been avoiding it a long time. Is Charlene a first-time questioner?
I think so.
Oh,
Well, welcome.
Ooh, that's a cool card. Ooh, look at the eyes. Look at them third eyes popping.
Well, and his eyes are
Blue.
the same, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. I got some new cards, y'all.
She did.
My
and they were
friend
beautiful.
Sheila got these for me for my birthday. The Healing Waters Oracle. It's Rebecca Campbell's new deck. I have a couple of hers, and the artwork is just amazing. And I love her. If you haven't checked her out, she's amazing. You throwing cards on the floor?
I was. I am.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this one and then you do that one because I think
Okay,
they're
yeah.
together. So I got the God of Indulgence. It's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence and balance is healthy. And so it's big third eye. You can see, and it's got really blue eyes. I don't know if you can tell.
And then if you see this card, the Seer, it says you are seeing things clearly. So I think that's,
And his is like, it looks like it's on fire. Like it's got little.
it's got like a
tendrils
little
coming out,
violet,
yeah.
it's got a violet flame coming out of his third eye too. So I think she's seeing things clearly, and she's following her intuition with doing what she's doing. And look at these two cards. Can't make this shit up, y'all.
No. Oh,
Oh.
girl. My cards are flying everywhere. Full moon in Gemini.
Look at him, Geminis.
Embrace the flow of life.
We are twinning right here, y'all. Because this card is She Who Flows. Be open to change. Go with the flow of life.
And I feel like these two are the balance. You know, one is fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. And patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So I feel like it's whatever you're doing, you're overcoming that fear. But you're going to have to be patient. Like it's whatever you're doing, it's not going to happen overnight. But if you stay on the course, over time it will get better
Yeah. And
or easier or whatever.
then the Phoenix card, girl. surrender to transformation and rebirth. So whenever you face those things that are difficult and you do it anyway, it's like that's when the transformation comes, because you're facing those things and you're doing it. And then I pulled sing your own song.
Aw.
So just, do it. Do the thing.
You do you.
Yeah, and it feels really good. Just go with the flow of it. Have patience in the process. And
I think these are kind of like, stop beating yourself up, and sing your own song. It's kind of like, why aren't you not, you have permission to be yourself. Why are you not just doing it?
yep.
So,
Awesome. Hi, Beachboggle. If you haven't got any questions, let us know today.
all right.
I love that.
That was
That's
a lovely
beautiful.
reading.
That's a good way to start out our readings.
Right. Then we have Michelle's.
Michelle, my husband is off on a new adventure. What does Spirit have to say about this new role?
So Michelle's husband is off on a new adventure, and she wants to know what Spirit has to say about his new role. I was pulled these cards up, and it said change is necessary. So I don't know if this is like a little bit
I just
of a bigger change.
I heard out of his comfort zone.
Yeah. So change is necessary. So that's good. Change is not always easy, but it is necessary.
She's a dream star. She's very, Michelle said, very huge change.
I feel like it's going to take him where he wants to go, though. So,
Yeah. And I feel like just this period, and I don't know how long it's going to be, but from like April till whenever it ends, is like everything is in change. Like everybody you talk to is like in some level of upheaval, and something is changing in their life. So the first card I pulled was cannabis, but it's the card of detachment. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like it's more like go with the flow. It's like, even though it's new and it's maybe a little scary and maybe a little hard, it's kind of like don't freak out over that. Just kind of like step back and let it, take time to learn, or take the time you need to get acclimated, and don't get so mired up in the fact that you're having to acclimate. And then I got the angel of manifestation. Your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. So I think that's confirmation that, like you said, it was a good change. And then I pulled the honesty card. I can't always accept the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So what I'm feeling is, if he has any reservations about what he's doing, it's something that he's not going to speak out. He's not going to admit it, but he needs to be honest, at least with himself, and deal with that. Because if he does, then and detaches from it and goes with the flow, then I think it's going to be a really, really good opportunity for him.
Okay, so I pulled Heed the Messengers as the first card, and I just want to see what the book has to say. I think it's looking for signs and listening to them. Do not let your fear of change or discomfort silence their voices. It's time for you to stop procrastinating, to see and to hear the truth, and do what is necessary. So, yeah. I don't think I need to say anything
That's
else.
a little bit
with
straightforward, isn't it?
that. Yep.
She said these all resonate. He's ready for this, but you all know change is scary.
Yep.
It's needed.
Yeah.
So then I pulled the obstacles card, and I was like, well, what is that about? And so I asked for a clarifier of that. So I feel like his own fears could be his obstacle. And the clarifying card that I got was the possibility for union and Skybridge. So this card talks about taking that leap of faith and like just going for something, because the possibility of it being a good outcome is when you take that leap of faith. So that feels really good. So I think it's going to be his obstacle is for him to get out of his own way and be willing to just like go for it. And then
Be all in, like just
yeah.
totally all in.
Yep. And then I pulled the deep sea diving, learning through experiencing in depths. So this experience is going to be a learning experience for him, but it's going to take him to a new level. So it feels really good. It feels like it's going to be uncomfortable. And I feel like it's going to be some change for you as well. And so I feel like this card is for you. Whenever I pulled it, I was like, I think this is for Michelle. It's a sacred well, replenishment, self-care, giving from a place of plenty. So about refilling your batteries and like taking care of yourself right now. So through this process, even like, I don't know if he's going to be traveling more or if it's just going to change like the daily function in the household. But make sure that you are taking care of yourself during all of this.
Yeah. Because we know that you're doing all you can to support him because you know he's going through a difficult time. But don't forget, you're going to run out of stuff to give if you don't take time for yourself too.
Exactly. So it feels good.
Yeah.
Just going to be
So
change.
tell him we say congratulations
Yep.
on whatever. The huge
Changes.
change.
Beachboggle sent a question too, so I think Rosalie wrote that down.
I got it down. Dream
Aw.
Stars. Michelle says, thank you both. These are all great, and thank you for the one for me. I need to remember that.
Don't we all?
And Kathy joined us on Facebook.
Hey, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
And so we've got Beachboggle.
Beachboggle.
I have started a small new creative endeavor. I am enjoying it and feel good about it. Does it feel like it will be successful?
So she started a new creative venture, a small creative venture, and she wants to know if it's going to be profitable or successful. So what I'm hearing is what you put in is what you're going to get out of it. So it's kind of feels like it's up to you.
Glitter Me Happy joined. My beautiful souls.
Hi, Glitter Me Happy. These three popped out. Okay, those are good. A lot of heart energy. I pulled the receive card. Abundance is yours. Allow yourself to receive. And then the celebration card. It's already done. Celebrate your manifestation. And the water card. Just go with the flow and allow it to unfold as it will.
And well, 3 more fill out.
Wheel? Sorry, y'all.
She's going deep card diving. So the first card that I pulled was the first quarter moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings. So the first thing that popped into my mind is you wanting this to be successful. So you're putting all this energy into it and trying to make it successful. But if there's a time where you feel like, today I just don't want to do the thing, like honor your feelings. If because whatever you end up forcing yourself to do isn't going to be as good as what you would do when you're in the flow of it. So just you feel how you feel for a reason. So honor it. And then I got the Goddess of Earth. An idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. So I mean, I think that's confirmation, validation that what you're doing with your imagination is on point. And as if we needed more confirmation, I pulled the imagination card. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So Spirit is saying, yes, 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 1,000 times yes, you should be creative, and that's your jam, and take care of yourself and just do the thing.
So, girl, I just can't make this stuff up. So I pulled the butterfly, which is break through your limits, which went along with the one card that you pulled. I forget which one it was.
Honor your feelings, or the idea connected to imagination, creativity.
It was before that.
Oh,
I don't remember which card it was.
it was honor your
It
feelings.
was something you said that I thought, oh, that's what that is. I think that also might go with the receive card, like having that that feeling that you can receive or you should receive. Do you know what I mean? And then this.
Tears streaming.
Aw. Then the giraffe card came out, and it says, it's time to stand out. And the owl, bam. Listen to your inner voice instead of other people's opinions. So follow through with your intuition. And then when she was talking, I was like getting this vision in my mind. I needed to pull one of these cards for you. The Seasons of the Witch card. And girl, it was a manifestation card, which also this celebration card said it's already done. Celebrate your manifestation. So be willing to receive the success that you want and go with the flow. Be ready to stand out, break through any limits that you have. Self-limiting thoughts is what feels like the limits are, and listen to your inner voice.
That's exactly what I was getting ready to say with the receive card. Is like, don't let your old beliefs, like the way you think it's supposed to come in, be a block to letting it come in however it wants to come in. Right? Just be open to receive it. If it comes in upside down, accept it upside down. Right? You know, just don't block it by feeling that you know how it's going to come in. This was the feeling I got, and that's the 44 card.
Oh, it is.
Love it, and your tattoo.
Thanks.
And Glittery Hack says, "Yay, your tattoos are on fire."
You're so funny.
Beachboggle said, "Thank you so much."
You are so welcome.
Aw. I feel like you were preaching to me just then.
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's been a message that's been coming through a lot for me lately too. So, see, I get messages from your messages.
So Mary has a question for us,
Okay.
and Kathy has a question for us from Facebook.
All right.
So Mary would like a general reading.
Mary wants a general read. Okay. I'm going to use my
reading.
new Healing Waters Oracle deck and see what wants to come out. And I think that my other deck over there too.
The Glittery Happy says, "I didn't ask a question, but it's all coming through spot on."
Aw. It's funny because sometimes you don't have to ask the question, you get the answer through other people's questions. And I'm getting answers through your questions too, so
And it's like, you know,
encouragement.
the thing somebody else might gloss over might just give you the chills to the bone, and that, you know, it's for you.
Okay. This one. Ooh. This one. These cards are so pretty.
Again.
Maybe that's the thing this time. It's like trusting the flow of life.
Yep.
Letting go.
So will you write that down? Go with the flow.
Go with the flow. Let's talk with the word.
Let go and go with the flow. One of these, I think.
It's like every card I pull, girl, it's like it I feel like I know what the card before it was saying, and then I'll pull another card, and then I'm like, well, maybe you know, it's like I have to keep pulling clarifiers because
All right, I guess that's the card.
I need to get to a point where I feel like I see the whole picture before I
I know,
start
and
opening my mouth.
I'm not seeing the full picture yet, but I'm gonna get the book out because I feel like the book might have.
Here it is.
You got it? Oh, I love that card.
No.
Okay, you go.
You cannot make it up. You cannot make it up. Okay. So the first card that I pulled was Angel's Trumpet. And out of that deck, it's the Death card. And so I feel like there is something in your life that you know has fulfilled its purpose, reached its end, needs to be let go, needs to be released, or needs to be kicked the F out. And I also pulled the same card again, Embrace the Flow of Life. So, you know, again, don't feel like you know exactly how everything is going to happen. Just allow them to happen. And I ask, like, what needs to be released to make being able to go with the flow happen? And I got envy. I'm the same as everyone else, but with different challenges. So I feel like that is connected to whatever it is that you're needing to let go of. And I don't necessarily feel like it's you envying something else, but I feel like it's, so what popped into my mind is like maybe, well, this is my story. It's time for me to trade my car, but my car has a little bit of a status symbol because I had it back when I was working, had a JOB and was getting the cash. It's paid for now, so, you know,
It's paid for.
it's paid for. But it's about time to, you know, if you're going to get anything for it, to trade. And it's like, but I'll be nobody again if I get rid of that car. That kind of envy. Like, it's
I'll be
just-
driving around a Mini Cooper.
Yeah. It's like,
They're cute.
I mean, and
a
not that
Fiat.
no, don't get me wrong. Not that I think I'm better than anybody,
Right.
but it's just like, I love the way that car looks. I can't find another car that I like the body style of it as much. I love the way it drives. It's just like that's my soul car.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get rid of it. So that's kind of that was the example that came up when I was talking about that situation. So take that for what it's worth. And then I asked like what deities could help Mary let go of whatever it is she needs to let go of and embrace the flow. And I've got the angel of self-worth. You are currently understanding yourself. It's time to regain your worth. So, I mean, that supports the fact that, girl, you know what has come to its end. And you know what you need to let go of. And then the angel of communication.
Aw.
Communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is.
Oh.
So Spirit is saying, you call a spade a spade. That's what they're saying. So you know what you need to do. Spirit is supporting you in doing it, and I feel like a lot of stuff, the embrace the flow. I feel like a lot of stuff will open up once you do that thing that Spirit's telling you need to do.
So I was really confused whenever I pulled these cards out too, but then it's making sense now because I had to pull out the book. Follow the stream. Dedication, trust, future, rivers, and oceans. Oh, wrong book. Hang on. Had several books pulled out here. This is a card of trust. You may not yet be able to see the future outcome, or perhaps you're not quite sure how to get to where you're going. I feel like this card's for me too. On the journey, there will be many steps that require faith. This may be one of them. You're being encouraged to find that faith, to keep facing your true north, to follow the stream and let it carry you. So and the question you can ask yourself, if you trusted your path, what would you do? Back to what she said. And then I pulled the water codes cards, and it says that the intelligence is within you. So like she said, you know what you need to do, or this thing that you need to let go of, or whatever it is. So, trust your intuition.
Well, when you said trust your intuition, what I was already thinking is it may not be in your head. You may not know this, but you know this.
You feel it?
Yeah, yeah. So trust that it's not wrong.
And then I pulled this cute little hummingbird, Defy Gravity. And what I took away from this is every time you escape the confines of should or shouldn't, every time you step beyond what is known to discover what gifts await you in the unknown, you are defying confines of normalcy and spreading your wings so your life can defy gravity. Now's the time to think in terms of impossible becoming possible. And then this was the card that flew out, Unmarked Trail Revelation. So I just want to see if there's any little keywords I want to take out of that. It's all about making choices. The unmarked trail could be a sign that you have already made a choice. It's either there's a choice to make or you've already made it. Be at peace in your heart with what you know is true. Your heart has already, you may not know it up here, the heart knows. Your heart is already made up, and your mind will follow. Pack lightly, taking with you only essential beliefs that you know to be trustworthy under all circumstances. The universe has your back. And it talks about taking the road less traveled. Like the manicure path will bring you only temporary pleasure and later greater pain. Stop it. You already know there is no reward at the end of the road you are following. You're only killing time. Pause, breathe, and commit in your heart to a sacred endeavor. Vow to not look for old solutions that may have worked with past challenges. So try new things. Do new stuff. Love it.
I just about shat my pants.
Did you?
Yes.
Do you need to go to the bathroom?
I did. I just about did. I know this person, and she is working on her certification for pause breath work. And you just said pause, take a breath.
Oh, nice.
Chilies.
Spirit, you so crazy.
And the other thing that popped into my mind is like the untraveled, what was it? The unmarked trail. It's like maybe in your experiences, in your family, in your friends, you've never seen anybody go this direction, so you have no point of reference of how it will all transpire, and I know, and that's scary. I know that's the worst kind of scary. But Spirit's saying that's your lane, and so just rely on us, like embrace the flow, but that's your lane.
I love that, girl.
I do too.
That's awesome.
They just keep like running up and down.
Aww.
All right, Tovi joined us.
Hi, Toby. Look, I'm wearing my mala beads, girl.
I'm wearing my Brenda Sue. Brenda Sue gave me this. That's what I'm wearing today. I'll wear mine tomorrow. I wore them all weekend last weekend, though. Everywhere I went, girl, I had those beads on. Everybody loved them. Yeah.
So before we get to Tovi's question, we've got Kathy.
Kathy.
Keep riding into obstacles. Which way do I go?
Kathy says she keeps running into obstacles, and she wants to know which way to go. That's what I was feeling too. The word perseverance had come into my head whenever she asked the question.
I need to go ahead and say it, because if I don't, I'm gonna lose it.
Okay.
Go the distance is what I've picked, and immediately what I heard in my head was write it out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I got perseverance, so.
Just hang on and write it out.
Yep. Allow it to flow. Let that shit go. So going with the flow.
And then I got the first quarter moon in Libra. Keep your heart open. So what that made me feel like is, just because the way is not clear right now, and you feel like you keep hitting obstacles, like don't give up. Like don't let whatever. This is hard to explain, but whatever emotion you have that is calling you to go this way, but you keep hitting the obstacles, like don't lose that calling. Like don't get frustrated.
Yeah.
And
don't give up.
Lose your love for whatever it is, or for your passion for whatever it is. Just keep your heart open and hang on.
Oh gosh, I love this. So I pulled Loved Ones in Spirit as well, and it says it's time to heal old limiting beliefs and patterns, and your ancestors are visiting to help you through that. So I feel like, these running into these obstacles, there's some shit to let go of there. And it's old beliefs, old patterns. You might not even be consciously aware of them, but we all have them. And maybe trying to figure out what they are will be helpful. And then the choice card. It's like you have to make a choice. Like you can either, see this as a door closing and maybe the end of the line, and you're going to let that stop you, or are you going to keep moving forward? And then I pulled, which I love this, I don't know these cards very well yet, clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, and opportunity. So to me that says keep going, keep doing, wait until it's going to become clear exactly what needs to be done. Because you're beating down I feel like you're beating on the right door, but I feel like there could be some old limiting belief, which could come through ancestral lines, that is creating like resistance to the things that you're trying to do.
And I asked, like, when would Kathy know that it's time to just knock that obstacle down and move forward? And I got the angel of joyfulness. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. And if you look at her, she's emerging from like a lotus flower, and she has butterfly wings. So it's like she's coming into her own and emerging as her true self. And there's lines coming out of her throat chakra. So I feel like, that's also a sign of being your authentic self and saying what Kathy would say, and not what the Kathy that her parents raised would say, or the Kathy that's married to so-and-so would say, or the Kathy that's friends with whoever would say, but what Kathy would say.
I love that.
Yeah.
Y'all pulled another out. in a different deck. Honor your wisdom. Now is the time to use all that you have learned. You have more than knowledge. You have experience and the wisdom that comes from it. Don't settle for the opinions of others or enter the trap of outward approval. You already know. Listen to your body. Your heart knows the way. Your soul remembers the path, and your brain is more than equipped to see you through the steps needed to be taken. I love it.
That's it. I got
it.
no more words.
That's
no
it.
more words.
Yeah, I love that.
Awesome. So we have Dana joined us on
Hey, Dana.
Hi, Dana.
Insta.
I don't think we know Dana. Do we know Dana?
I don't know.
Dana.
I can't see the
B.
picture.
Rowe.
I think I know Dana,
Oh.
but I'm not sure. Do I know you, girl?
Mary said, I needed to hear that. I'm dealing with some money blocks at the moment. I have
Girl, me
known for
too.
a while that I need to leave my current job, but I'm afraid because I need to pay my bills.
Girl, preach.
Mary, totally feel that.
Thank you so much. Right on point.
Awesome.
Yeah, love you, Kathy.
Okay, Mary.
We love you, Kathy.
Um,
So, Tovi?
Toby's
All right, Toby.
started with, good morning. So I had a vision 6 weeks ago and told it in detail to a few people, including my healer that I work with every Friday. On my way home from our engagement party, I came up to the scene of this vision exactly.
I feel like you need to say this into the microphone because we're not going to be able to repeat this.
Right.
And everybody needs to hear the full question.
Okay, Tovi started with good morning. So I had a vision 6 weeks ago and told it in detail to a few people, including my healer that I work with every Friday. On my way home from our engagement party, I came up to the scene of this vision exactly. It was a fatal crash.
Yeah.
I am not afraid, thankfully. Does Spirit have anything for me today?
Yeah, that's powerful. Like, I got chills all over with you reading that.
But first of all, engagement party.
Yeah, I
That's so
know.
sweet. Congratulations. So here's, as you finish reading this, this is how I felt. So I'm just going to say it because I don't know if it was really my emotions or if I was feeling it for Tovi. But it was like I feel like Spirit was you're such a open person and you're so caring and empathetic. I feel like Spirit was almost desensitizing you to it so that it wasn't like a shock because you're coming from your engagement party. You don't want that to be like what you remember of that night, right? It would overshadow whatever happened at the engagement party. So I think that was Spirit's way of kind of like not only forewarning, but giving you like letting you see it ahead of time so that you're at least desensitized to the magnitude of it and are able to, you've already processed it because you told it to several people, right? So you've already processed all that emotion so it won't get stuck the night of your engagement party. That's what I'm not even gonna pull a card because that's just how it made me feel.
I feel like, too, this is part of, like, your opening. That's not that card. It's part of your opening. Like, I feel like you're going to become more and more sensitive to things, and you're maybe having, like, more visions and more experiences like this. And so Spirit's just, like, tuning you up because your vibration is changing, and so you're going to experience more things like this.
Well, and just know that you have control over that as well. So if you do start having these visions, you can talk to your guides and tell them what is acceptable to have and what is not acceptable. And if there's just a certain level of vibration of things, of stuff that you don't want to see, you don't have to see it. You can work with your guides to get like the perfect level of information coming in. So I know you know that, but I felt like it needed to be said.
She said, definitely Chandra, that's what I was thinking about the first part.
Mm-hmm.
You said.
So, interesting. So, I pulled the Sirens card, using your voice, freedom and expansion, sorry. It talks about expanding your life, but often while we're growing up, we experience hurt, losses, and endings that we failed to address, which that obviously was something, you know, I don't know if anybody lost their life in that accident or not. Okay, that's what I felt like. Those memories stagnate within us, and it becomes harder to dance and sing. However, every moment of your life is an opportunity to change, to thrive, and grow. Every moment is an opportunity to express yourself. So I'm feeling like, I wonder if this comes from some old memory that maybe this experience was coming up to release for you. I don't know. It feels much deeper than just you're having this dream that is real, that comes to be a prophetic dream or whatever you want to call it. And then I pulled the Watcher's card. Talks about watching, getting off the treadmill. But I feel like there's something else. It's almost like you were, whenever you have those experiences, you're watching from a different timeline. The Watchers invite you to break free from the linear, casual pace of the petty day-to-day. Rise to divine coincidence, to serendipity, and notice how the act of seeing the heart of the matter produces results. Things happen without you doing anything. Creation unfolds in its own mysterious way, requiring only a sacred witness. I feel like this has something to do with like that dream time and creating what you want on a different
Quantum level, like a different...
in a different plane of existence, a different reality. So I think there's some really cool stuff for you to tap into there if you want to.
She had a comment. She says, I will accept more visions, and I'm hoping that they will continue for sure. Thank you for all this advice.
Yeah. So there's...
I don't feel like it... I feel like it's a very good...
it's leveling up your spiritual practice.
Yeah. I feel like it's a very good occurrence to happen. But I feel like...
And I feel like you can use it to affect things in different realities, different dimensions, different something. I don't know. It's weird. It's not simple. It's super complicated. Complex.
And another thing that just came up for me was, if this was like one of the first times that you've had a vision like that vivid and it coming to pass that exactly, it may be that part of you is opening up, and Spirit just used that channel because they know that eventually you're going to get here, but they used that channel to get you the message that you needed in that moment. I've had that happen before where I felt like I was getting no intuitive messages, but as I was doing like my morning protection, I just heard in my head, you need to do this. I didn't know why. I didn't know where that thought come from, but I did it, and I ended up needing it throughout the day. So that was when I was told to only let happiness be created inside the bubble, and when I got to work, the layoffs had already started. So, and I was able to, and it affected my team. Some of my team were let go, but I was able to hold my stuff together for the rest of them that day. So I feel like it was one of those kind of situations where this is opening up anyway, but you need this right now. So we're going to take you here for the moment, get it, and then let you finish your journey. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, she said, this is so positive, and I'm excited. Thank you very much. And she said, yes.
It's pretty cool.
It was the first time for me that I am aware of that she had that vision.
That's really cool.
That's very cool.
I like it.
And I love how it's like that you're seeing it as like, because thinking about having that horrific of a dream, and then oh my God, it comes true. I mean, a lot of people could go to the
I see death.
I'm
the Grim Reaper.
Did I cause it because I go into the victim role? But seeing it as like, oh well, that was just Spirit protecting me. I couldn't do anything about that. Was their path. I couldn't do anything about it. But Spirit protected me and what I took away from it. So it kind of happened for you, not to you, kind of thing. And I love that that's the perspective that you have on it.
Very interesting, girl. I can't wait to see what happens next.
I'm like, keep us posted if you have any more.
Mediumship, that keeps coming through really strongly for you. So,
and what I was feeling is like, you're not going to be the average everyday medium. Like you're going to do it a different way. It's going to come through for you a different way than it does for quote unquote everybody else. Is what I felt too.
Very, very interesting. Love it. Do we have any more questions, Ro?
I think that's it.
Y'all, it's hot here today in North Carolina. I walked outside and started sweating.
Yeah.
I didn't even do anything.
It's hot and humid, which is the
You
worst.
just existed.
I just existed in this
In my
swamp.
own, in my own sweat.
Yeah. So maybe we need to go up to Canada and
Maybe
visit
we do.
Tovi. Maybe
Maybe
it's cooler up
Maybe
there.
it is. That's
But
our
it's just
thought.
been freaking miserable here.
We've got lots of people visiting Canada.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Well, we love you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sending in your questions and trusting us with them.
And for joining us.
Right.
We love you
will
guys.
have, a new episode dropping next week. And is it the Linda episode?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a very interesting episode. We had a guest on in this one, and we're talking about emotion and body coding. She's a practitioner, and it was something that most of us had not really heard of before. And it was a really interesting conversation. So if you have a chance next week, take a listen.
Yes. So we love you guys. Have a great weekend and a good week. And we'll plan on seeing you next Friday,
Next
I
Friday.
suppose.
Tovi said, love you all. Thank you very much.
We love you too, Toby.
Bye.
Bye, guys.